The OH has a less positive SAP value compared to chlorine.
Okay.
Chloride ion.
Very good. Perfect answer. The SAP value for OH minus is less positive compared to Cl minus. Correct. That's it. Simple only. Okay. So what is my equation? This one also at your fingertips already. You should know. Close to eyes also you should be able to write down. Okay. What's my answer? You chose OH. What's my equation? Y'all don't like orangutans.
4OH minus.
Okay.
Arrow.
Okay.
O2 plus 2H2O
Okay.
plus 4E minus.
All right. Good job, Shivani. Okay, let's carry on with this. Okay. What is my observation here? Just now already, Mukni did. Let's do this fast. What is the observation?
Colorless gas bubbles are released.
Okay, very good. Okay, I've got colorless gas bubbles are released. Forget the inference. Okay, what is my name my product?
Is it oxygen?
Okay, correct. Yeah, it is oxygen. Yeah. Okay, teacher would like to hear Vin, Farah, Purin, Farisha, Nage, everybody else, yeah? Actually, you can just shout out, teacher doesn't mind. Okay, anyone can actually answer. Don't be afraid to try. Okay, what's my confirmatory test? Don't worry, even though I mentioned their names, to make it faster, you all have to speak up also as well. What's my confirmatory test here? How do I test oxygen?
Like go.
Glowing, no?
Very good. I use a glowing wooden splinter. Yeah. So place a glowing wooden splinter at the mouth of the test tube containing the gas 1 mark. Okay. If the splinter relights, 2nd mark. Oxygen gas is present, 3rd mark. Okay. Exact 3 marks here. Yeah. And obviously this is going to be oxidation. Okay. If I'm going to give you an essay question, this could be a 10 marks essay question. Okay. Anyone has problem with this? Anyone still don't understand what teacher taught you here? Now, are you much clearer after doing this one example?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, I'm going to go to my second factor. And my second factor, teacher is going to go faster a bit, is the factor of concentration. And my concentration only affect chloride, bromide, iodide. It does not affect anything else. It doesn't affect any other cations or anions. So don't be deceived. If they say concentrated copper 2 sulfate, don't be deceived. Do you see any chloride, bromide and iodide there? In this concentrated sulfate? No, don't care. You follow SAP method. If you don't see these 3 things, yes, Himan, no problem. Okay, if you don't see these 3 things, it's fine. Okay, you can actually go on to only chloride, bromide, and iodide. Okay, cathode, no problem. I'm forever and ever going to take the same thing. I'm always going to take the more positive. Okay, in my anode, let's say teacher has chloride and OH just now. You and I know this now, right? OH was positive. How much? Positive. What was the value just now?
0.40.
Okay, it's a positive 0.40. Chloride was positive 2. I can't remember. 2 point what? Okay, 2 point something lah. Teacher said teacher put here 2.91. Okay, you and I know we're supposed to take OH, right? In the normal sense, correct or not? For anode, if we are looking at SAP value, do you all agree that we must take OH?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
But if you see the word concentrated hydrochloric acid, if you see the word 1.0 mole per decimeter cube, sodium chloride, if you see 5.0 mole per decimeter cube, potassium bromide, if you see all this, it means to say you are not going to bother, even though it is OH and it's lower the value in anode, but I don't care. We are still going to choose chloride because it is more concentrated. So you look at the point here, the halide with the higher concentration will be selectively discharged, even though the set value for the halide is more positive. Okay, we look at the question, then you will understand better. So I want all of you to look at this question. We did this just now. We just did this hydrochloric acid with 0.001 mole per decimeter cube. Now, teacher is going to do hydrochloric acid 1.0 mole per decimeter cube. I am not going to do the cathode because cathode is the same. I'm only going to go to the anode. Okay, you tell me, class, you quickly tell teacher. Hydrochloric acid, what are my ions present? Anyone can shout out the answer.
H minus, Cl minus, and H plus.
Very good. I got this one, this one, this one. Who goes to my anode? Who is going to
Cl
teacher's?
minus, OH minus.
Excellent. Okay. Now, which one will be selectively discharged?
Cl minus.
Okay, very good. I will choose Cl minus. Brandy, I want to hear your reasoning. Why?
The chloride ions are more concentrated.
Yes, correct. Chloride ion is more concentrated mass compare than OH ions. That's it. That's the only thing that you need to worry about when you see 1 mole per decimeter cube. Okay, what's my half equation? Anyone can answer. We do this fast so that we don't waste time. Then teacher can go to my last question, last factor, and then questions. What's my half equation here?
Two Cl minus arrow Cl2 plus 3 minus.
Okay, all right. And what's my observation here? We can say it out loud. What's my observation here?
Yellowish greenish gas is released.
Very good. Yellowish greenish gas is released. I forget about the inference. Let's go to my product. What's the name of my product?
Chlorine gas.
Okay, chlorine gas. Okay, this is wrong. Teacher's not naming it, but never mind. Yeah. What's my confirmatory test for chlorine? This one I want to test you.
Is it tetrachloromethane?
No. Probably you can, but no, not in this one. I'm using something else. The one is an aqueous solution.
Silver chloride, sir.
No, wrong.
Is it the litmus paper, sir?
Okay, what color changes to what color?
From blue changes to red and red remains red.
Wrong.
And then decolorizes. Is
Wrong. Cannot use the word decolorize.
Bleached.
It becomes colorless.
Okay,
Bleach?
not colorless, yeah, but yes, Haris was correct. Okay, you can either say the word bleach or it becomes white. Cannot become colorless. You can either use this word. So this is a confirmatory test that most children forget. So please take note. Blue to red to white. Okay, only chlorine does that. Bromine very rarely, but yes, bromine also can. Okay, so what is my type of reaction here? What is happening in my anode?
Oxidation.
Oxidation, very simple. And that's it. How do you differentiate this one and the previous one? Here is more concentrated and the previous one is not concentrated. That's the one thing. Okay, my last factor, okay, is this factor. When I have type of electron. What did I teach you just now? If I'm doing electrolysis, what are the electrodes that I need to use? I look at it, I know it's electrolysis. Why? What are the electrodes teacher needs to use?
Carbon.
Very good. It's carbon. Okay, in an electrolysis, I must use carbon. However, if suddenly you see that I don't use carbon anymore, suddenly you have in an electrolysis copper, and you are connected to a battery. Okay, That means in your anode, okay, whatever anion going to your anode, okay, you don't care about anions. You are only going to bother about your electrode. Remember voltaic cell just now I said, I don't bother whatever ions is going there. I'm only bothered about the electrodes. It's the same thing here. In my cathode's very good. Cathode's a good girl, good boy, always behaving themselves well. Okay, so I give you an example before I go to the real question. Imagine teacher got copper here. Okay, and then teacher got copper 2 sulfate solution. Now you tell me, class, in a copper 2 sulfate solution, what are my anions and my cations present? This is my anode, this is my cathode. What are my anions and my cations present in a copper 2 sulfate solution? Teacher malas to call names. You just try, it's okay.
SO4 2 minus and OH minus at the anode.
Thank
and C2 plus and H plus at the cathode.
Okay, so SO4 2 minus and OH minus going to my anode, and H plus and Cu2 plus, okay, they are going to your cathode. Okay, look, listen, listen to the factor here. In this one, none of my anions will be discharged. So even though I got SO4 2 minus and OH minus going there, I don't care. I don't care about it at all. What I want is I want my anode only. So what's going to happen here is my anode is going to release the electron to fall metal ions. So here, my copper will form copper 2 ions, and teacher will get this. Okay, how about my cathode? Is anything going to be different for my cathode? Am I going to choose a different factor, or is it always going, cathode is always going to be the more positive one?
More positive one.
Very good. Okay, teacher's always going to choose the more positive one. So between hydrogen and copper, which one is more positive?
Copper.
Copper. Very good. So hydrogen is 0, copper is 0.34. So teacher will, and am I going to choose the copper electrode, or am I going to choose the ions? Am I going to choose copper ions, hydrogen ions, or am I going to choose copper electrode? Which one am I going to choose in a cathode? The cations or the electrode? Don't know whether I made you more confused with my statement. Is teacher going to look at my cations here, or am I going to look at my electrodes in this factor here, in my type of electrode factor?
Cations, right, Chair?
Ions, very good. Okay, so yes, you are going to choose a cations. You're never going to choose anything else. Okay, so we're going to choose copper 2 ions. So we look at the question. Okay. Again, teachers not okay. Why don't we do this for real? For cathode and anode. Okay. What is my formula of the electrolyte here? You can actually annotate teacher screen. Everyone annotate teacher screen. Go and quickly choose which one you want to do. Everyone annotate teacher screen. Go and choose which box you want to do. Quickly. I'm using my factor of electrodes. Okay. And then I'm having copper 2 sulfate. Okay, the rest of you can do the ones at the bottom. Okay, the rest of you can do the questions at the bottom. If you finish also, you can go and fill it up. Then only teacher will know, okay, you understand what teacher is teaching. Then teacher has plenty of questions for you after this. Haris, what are you drawing outside, Haris? Okay, darling.
Silap je.
Okay, no problem. Never mind, darling. Okay, so teacher will just continue. I think you'll stop already. Correct. Okay, ions present. Correct. Okay, I've got very good, very good. Okay, and my ions going to be discharged. Correct. Cu2 plus. Okay, now look at my anode. Am I going to choose any one of these anions to be selectively discharged?
No. No.
None. None whatsoever, yeah? So none of these ions will be selectively discharged. Remember when I've got a copper electrode, none of the ions will be selectively discharged. Why? So the answer here will be why. Why am I not choosing any one of the SO42 minus and my OH minus to be selectively discharged? There's a key word. What is copper?
Active metal.
Very good. Okay, copper is an active metal. Please take note. Yeah, you must take note of this keyword. The word is active here. Yeah. Okay, active metal. Now, who did this equation here? It's okay. It's okay. We all make mistakes, so don't worry. Don't worry at all. Okay. So the answer is wrong. Yeah. So we are not going to go. Okay. I have no idea. Okay, so we are not going to choose this. What's my equation here? Durga, do you want to try the equation, Durga? I'm not going to take sulfate. I'm not going to take OH. What am I going to take in the anode? If you don't know, just say, teacher, I don't know. So teacher, sorry?
Not sure.
Okay. So this is teacher's anode. This is just cathode. Okay, when I have an active electrode, even though teacher is OH minus and SO42 minus going here, I do not care whatever's going here. I will always look at my anode. Okay, teacher will always look at my anode. If my anode is copper, teacher will use that copper and teacher will, it will ionize and become a copper ion. So Cu arrow Cu2 plus 2 electron. Okay, all right, so I get Cu arrow Cu2 plus Cu. Durga, do you get it now?
A bit confused.
Okay, you tell me what you're confused. If you tell teacher what you're confused, then teacher will know.
Like the anode part.
Okay, so whenever you see carbon, okay, whenever you see carbon, you don't, it's very simple. You either use the SEP factor or you use the concentration factor. But whenever you see copper, or if you see silver, okay, you are never ever going to use any of the anions at all. You are never going to take any of the anions at all because your silver or your copper is a very active electron. It will be the one that is undergoing the reaction. It is something like a voltaic cell. Okay, it will be the one that is undergoing oxidation. So in other words, if you see the factor of copper, you don't care. I don't care about OH. I don't care about sulfate. Don't care. I'm just going to take whatever my electrode is and I am going to choose it to be oxidized. Okay, so Durga, you try for teacher. Let's say I got silver here. Okay, and teacher got silver nitrate. Teacher got Ag plus, H plus, NO3 minus, and OH minus. Okay, which one will go to my anode? Okay, NO3 minus and OH minus. Okay, am I going to choose NO3 minus and OH minus to be selectively discharged, or will I choose the Ag here?
The Ag.
Teacher cannot hear you?
The Ag.
Okay, why am I choosing the Ag?
Because the electrodes how do I say this?
It's an active.
Active metal.
Yes, because silver is an active metal. Okay, so here will be the equation, right? Okay, so this is correct. Sorry, 1 electron. Okay, so if I go now to my observation, okay, let's say teacher is doing this observation here. Okay, my copper is forming copper 2 ions. What is my observation here? What is happening to my copper? Okay, my copper is donating electron. What is happening to the copper?
Oxidized.
Okay, yes, but you cannot say it as an observation.
Sure, is
Oh,
Copper
it
plate
the copper electrode becoming thinner?
Okay, yes, correct. Okay, copper electrode dissolves and become thinner. Durga, did you say something?
Yeah, it's similar to sentence function.
Okay, so copper dissolves and become thinner. Okay, good job. All right, copper dissolves and become thinner. What is the name of my product? What is being formed here? So when you do this factor of electrode, you must think about voltaic cell. It's very similar to your voltaic cell. What is the name of my product being formed here?
if the blue intensity increases, can ke?
Cannot. You know why? Because they never ask you my observation for the electrolyte. But if they ask for my electrode, you have to answer for electrode. But if they ask what's the observation in the electrolyte, then you can answer that blue intensity increases.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Do you know what Zahir asked? He asked if blue intensity increases. Why is the blue intensity increases? Can anyone tell teacher?
Because copper 2 tambah water.
Very good, because my copper 2 tambah here. So my copper is here. It is dissolving. So already memang so blue already here. Blue, 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 blue. Okay. Sorry, electron must go down a bit. And then after it's dissolving and becoming thinner, so many of my copper 2 ions are coming out here. So from blue becoming bluer. Okay, so yes, so the blue intensity increases will be an observation for the electrolyte. Can ya? Okay, so what is the name of my product here? What is being formed here? Teachers underlining it. What is the name of the product here?
Copper 2 ions.
Very good. Yeah, copper 2 ions. Don't be afraid to answer. At least if you answer and you tell me the answer, then teacher know you understand. If not, I also don't know whether you understand. What is the type of reaction here? What's happening in the anode? In the anode.
Oxidation.
Okay, oxidation. Okay, all right. Okay, now we go on to my anode. Quickly, we do my cathode. Very good. You all chose Cu2 plus. Why did I choose Cu2 plus? I want to hear your reasoning. Always the reasoning must be the same reasoning for everything in a cathode. What's my reasoning?
The set value is more positive than
Very
H plus.
Very good. The set value of copper 2 ions is more positive than H plus. Very good. So my equation is correct. My brown solid is formed. What is the name of my product? Quickly.
Copper metal?
Okay, copper metal. Copper is also very good. And here obviously will be reduction. Okay. Now before I go and 7 minutes to do questions with y'all. Okay. Do you understand now the 3 factors? I mean, that's the most important thing. You understand this, any question I give you, you can do. Do you understand the 3 factors?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can I just have a show of hands, or you can raise hand, or you can put in the chat. Put in the chat is better. Teacher, I understand. So that teacher will be happy to move on to the next one. All right. Okay. Now those of you who wrote on my screen, you got to take it out. Now I will do plenty of questions with you. Then I see whether you really understood what I told you. Okay. Those of you who wrote on my screen, please take it out, darlings. Okay. No time to play game lah, because if I play game, then it will take a long time. Yeah. Let's look at this question. Read the question. Okay. concentrated sodium chloride, okay, is electrolyzed. I use carbon electrodes. All must think in your brains already. All your brains must be working. Which one represents anode? Which one represents cathode? I count to 10 seconds. Anyone can answer. Okay, time's up. What's the answer? Hello.
B, sir.
Okay. Do y'all, okay, y'all can put it in the chat also if you're so scared to say it out, but do y'all say, all of you agree it's B, or you don't know why it's B? You, no one answering me. What's happening? Irina, Spangeline, Kisha, Durga, are y'all still reading the question or how? Brandy, Caroline?
Processing je.
Oh, okay, processing. Okay. Sorry.
Yes, je faham. It's B.
Okay, the rest of you, thank you, Durga. Thank you, Zahir. But how about the rest of you? Do you know why the answer is B? Actually, if all of you can shout out your answer or type out your answer, then teacher will know at least you understand. Do you all agree that this is B? Or someone doesn't know, someone doesn't get the answer? Okay, so Haris also says B. Anyone else?
Yes, sir, the answer is B.
Okay. All right. Just all of you can just shout out your answer later, yeah. So at least teacher know that you understand. Okay, look at this. Okay, this one I will give you a hint first. Okay, this side is voltaic cell. This side is electrolytic cell. Your voltaic cell is the battery to your electrolytic cell. Okay. Came on in SPM before. Your voltaic cell is the battery to your electrolytic cell. Which one is undergoing oxidation?
Why they do this to us?
Teacher, is it B?
Brandy, what do you say, Brandy?
B, teacher, 1 and 3.
Okay, Brandy says B. Okay, Brandy says B. I'm not telling yet. Okay, Brandy. Okay, I want to hear everybody's answer lah. Baru teacher can help you. Okay, P and R, Vin says, yeah? P and R is 1 and 3. Okay, say B also as well. Okay, Zahir says D, Shwani says B. Okay, 1 and 4. Okay, all right. All right, okay. Now, let's look at the answer, yeah? Okay. Okay, Mo says D, Nage says D. Okay, which one undergoes oxidation? Okay, so now I want all of you to pay attention properly. This is my zinc. Now, between zinc and copper, which one undergoes, which one is my anode, which one is my cathode? Which one is my anode, which one is my cathode? Zinc and copper, quickly.
Zinc and not cathode copper.
Okay, zinc is anode and anode is copper. Okay, now if this is my anode, obviously my anode must undergo oxidation. All of you agree with teacher?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so here is my anode. This one is undergoing oxidation. Okay, this is undergoing oxidation. Okay, okay, my S will be the one that is. So if this is anode, here must also be anode. And this one must be cathode. So this is something that you all must understand. It's something that y'all must know the concept, okay? So if here, my S here will be the one undergoing oxidation. And here will be the one undergoing reduction. Are you following, teacher, so far? So what is the best answer here? P and
S.
P and S. The answer is 1 and 4. Okay, so remember, if you ever come across this question again, remember if this is undergoing oxidation, it's connected to the next one. This is also undergoing oxidation. If this is your N naught, this is also your N naught. And then the rest will follow through. Are you following, teacher?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hard questions. Okay, now this is not the same as just now. Don't get stressed out here. Oops, sorry. Okay, I've got carbon electrodes. Then I've got copper electrodes. Which one is forming in P, in Q, in R, and in S? Process it slowly. This is my positive. This is my negative. Okay, this is my anode. This is my cathode. This is my anode. This is my cathode. Did you help you already, yeah? Okay. Think slowly what Ponchina told you, yeah? Slowly. Slowly do it. Are you able to see the answer for C? Is my one blocking it?
Can teacher.
Okay. Think, think first. This is nothing got to do with the previous question, nothing. Who wants teacher to help? Okay, Vin raises his hand. Anyone else? Who's still trying? Who's a teacher? I don't want to give up. I still want to try. Who's got the answer? Anyone got the answer? Okay, one person got the answer. All right. Anyone else got the answer? Okay, let me see. Okay, I got 2 people getting the answer. Okay, now, those of you who got the answer, put on your hands. How many of you don't know how to do? Please say out loud. So, cikgu boleh tahu siapa tak boleh buat. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. All right, kita buat sama-sama ya. I do the one on the left hand side first. This is a typical electrolytic cell. Okay, now, maybe I should get your friends to teach you. That's even better. Okay, Zahir, you do this side. Kisha can do the other side. Okay, Zahir, go ahead. Do on the one on the right hand side, left hand side.
Since the left one is anode, so the ions that move to the anode are nitrate and hydroxide ions, and yang move to the cathode is hydrogen ions and magnesium ions.
Okay.
And hydrogen is more positive than magnesium, because cathode they always want the more positive, so that's why hydrogen is discharged at the cathode. And at anode, hydroxide is more negative or less positive. I don't know the value of nitrate. So hydroxide is the one that is discharged.
Okay, so I'll get oxygen gas, correct? Yeah, so oxygen gas here, hydrogen gas here. What's my best answer? A, B, C, and D. Which one is the most closest answer to what Zahir just said? Have you all fallen asleep already? This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Which is the so far the closest lah to what he said?
Everything except A, right, sir?
Sorry?
Everything except A.
Everything except A. Okay, yeah. So we can actually no. I don't think so, isn't it? Oh yeah, everything except A. Correct. Okay, teacher didn't see that. Okay, now we go to the other side. Kisha, you do for teacher, Kisha?
I'm not 100% sure if my answer is correct too, but
Okay.
I think it's because it's copper-copper electrode. So the anode will be a copper ion and the cathode is a copper metal. Because of what teacher said just now.
Okay, so I got a copper electrode here. So what do you think is my product here?
Copper ion.
Okay,
Copper
I'll
two
get
ion.
copper 2 ions. And what will be the answer for D?
Copper metal.
Okay, copper metal. Okay, now do you all understand how did Kisha get this answer? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So what's my best answer? A, B, C, or D?
Donkey. Sure.
A,
But then
yes.
in exam, right, sir, we cannot say that copper 2 ion form for inference, sir. We must say that thinner, thicker only, right?
Yeah, that's observation, yeah?
Oh, sir. Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, it becomes thinner. Okay, so correct. Okay, it is oxygen gas. Okay, let's do a very quick one, then I'll let you go. Which one are electrolytes here? Quickly. Which substance are electrolytes?
A.
Very good. A, all right. Okay, next one. Which are my products for M and N?
A.
Okay, I'm not giving the answer yet. So Zahir says A. I would like to hear from the rest of you as well.
Eh? Wait, Aja. I need to read the question again.
Donkey, sir.
Okay, Haris said D. Okay, move on some more. I mean, anyone else? Okay, Aimi says D. Nage says D. Okay, thank you for responding. At least I know people are here, yeah? Just a bit like worried already. Oh my goodness. I
Yeah,
put y'all
Chair,
to
D.
Okay, so D. How about the rest of you? Come on, teacher taught you this just now. I would like to hear. This is like D, yeah? All right, so let's figure out, okay? So this is my positive. This is my negative. Okay, so and my M, positive. My cation go there. So this will be, sorry, my N naught. Okay, sorry, my N naught. So my anions will go here. Okay, so my anion here will be bromide. Okay, and then N is my cation, my cathode. So Pb2 plus will go there. So the answer is D. Yes, betul. Must be very careful, yeah? Okay, next one. Read properly the question. Baca betul-betul. Baca betul-betul. Siapa salah, cikgu tembak dia. Platinum is like carbon, same. Carbon, same. If you don't see platinum, you see carbon. Okay, like I won't tembak you, okay? I won't tembak. Try your best. You need set value for this, huh? You need set value for this. Are you all answering, teacher? I saw one answer. Some more? You must tell me if you all are processing or if you all don't know. Give some feedback. So if not, teacher can carry on, okay? Or just put your answers. At least teacher know what to do. No, I won't tembak. Okay, the rest of you who haven't answered, how? Don't know, still processing? Okay, very honest, yeah? Okay. All right, okay. Okay, I promise I won't tembak y'all, okay? Don't worry. Okay, so first things first, okay? You always, when you're doing this kind of question, I want you to do this first. I want all of you to write down SEP. I want all of you to write down concentration. I want all of you to write down electrode. Every time you're doing any question like this, okay? Now, you know it's carbon-carbon electrode. Cut off electrode factor. I'm not bothered about electrode factor. Next, circle concentration. Do I have a concentration factor here? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So I have a concentration factor. That means this one, yes, SEP is out. Okay, I'm talking about anode, yeah? Teacher's talking about anode. So which means to say, silver chloride solution, I should be having Ag plus, H plus, OH minus, and Cl minus. Class, if I have the factor of concentration between OH minus and Cl minus, which one is teacher going to choose?
Cl minus.
Very good, Cl minus. I don't care about C, I don't care about D. Wow, so many of you will go and choose A tau, but be careful. Now I go to my next part, cathode. Cathode, which one must I choose? I always follow the SEP value, right? That's why I told you at hand, you must know the SEP value. SEP value of hydrogen is 0.00. What's my SEP value for silver? We've done this so often, you must memorize it already. What's my SEP value for silver?
0.80.
Very good, 0.80. Cathode, I always take more positive. So all of you who did B, yes, your answer is correct. This is how they trick you in exam. So you got to be very, very careful. Okay? Do you understand what teacher just taught you here?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Do this question for me. I've got only, I think that's it. I'm going to stop at number 6. The rest I will give you all to do on your own. Dilute sodium chloride, concentrated sodium chloride, where bubble of colorless gas will form. Think. Concentrated, dilute. Think. I'm helping you. Positive, negative. Talk to yourself. Always talk to yourself. Okay, so I've got one person answering already. Okay, 2 people already answering. If you think you don't know, type in the chat, teacher, I don't know. So I can still explain later on. Or I get one of your friends to explain. 10:15 already, yeah? Last question after this. Anybody else who wants to try? You're still processing. You need to tell teacher so teacher will know. Okay. Very good, okay? Some say they don't know, it's okay. Be honest that at least teacher can help. Oops. Okay, can I, those of you who haven't answered me, don't know or still processing? Brandy, Caroline?
I think C, teacher, but I don't know.
Okay, all right. Anyway, yes, the answer is C, yeah? The answer is C and, okay, go ahead. Can I ask Haris, you were the first to answer this, Haris. You tell me why.
Because oxygen is colorless, hydrogen gas also colorless, and then they use sodium chloride. Only if concentrated, we can see chloride, bromide, and iodide. Chlorine, bromine, or iodine gas. So it must be yellow color gas. So we only can see the gas from the anode. So it must be number 3. So number 3 only will have colored gas. The rest all is colorless gas.
Okay, correct. His explanation is correct. Okay. Our teacher will go a bit more in detail, yeah, because some of them said they don't know. Okay, so for here, okay, the first one here, this is my anode. In my anode, teacher got OH minus and Cl minus. Teacher will obviously choose OH minus because the factor of SEP. Okay, so here, if I choose OH minus, obviously I'm going to get oxygen gas. Correct, Nurga?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if I'm going to get oxygen gas here, correct. Okay, I'm already going to get the first one here, colorless gas here. Okay, let's go to the second one. Okay, it is my negative terminal and I will get Na plus and K hydrogen. Which one is teacher going to selectively discharge? Sodium or hydrogen?
Hydrogen,
Very good. I'm going to selectively discharge hydrogen. What color is hydrogen? When hydrogen ions, when it forms hydrogen gas, what color is it?
colorless.
Colorless gas. So number 2 will also be colorless gas. Okay, let's look at 3. What Haris said was correct. I've got concentrated sodium chloride. So which means to say here, this is my anode tau. So my anode, I am going to get Cl minus and OH minus. I'm not going to use my OH minus at all because it's concentrated. So I'm going to choose Cl minus. It is yellowish greenish gas. Here, the same factor as there. Between an Na plus and a H plus, teacher is going to choose a H plus. So I will get hydrogen gas. So my answer will be 1, 2, and 4. Okay, correct. The answer is C. Okay, good job. For those of you who didn't get it, don't worry, you can try. Okay, last question. What is happening in X? Very simple. Always write down my 3 factors. Which factor is it? And then do.
C.
Teacher.
Very good. The answer is C. Well done. Okay, very good. I will send you the slides. There's this structured questions here, this essay questions here, a few more questions here, just a few more. You go and try. And if you want teacher to mark for you, I'll mark. Okay, this is more in detail for structure and essay. Okay, I think your brains are already fine, fried. Am I right? Brains fried? Tired ready?
No, teacher, hangus already, teacher.
Okay, I don't know if my class today helped you or not, or made you even more confused. I don't know if it's also so quiet, so teacher's not sure whether you really understand what teacher said. But I'll send the slides to you. You can practice, and teacher hope that it helps you. Yeah. Okay, we can take a photo so that y'all can go and eat your Maggi mee. And I want actually everybody to turn on your camera. You turn on your cameras right now. Every one of you, if it's possible. Okay, I would like to ask Nage to stand up. Okay, Zahir, you got any song for him to dance, Zahir? Nage, can you please stand, Nage? Oh, Nage going to put long pants maybe. Where's Nage? Any nice song that Nagi likes? You know what's Nagi's favorite song or not?
No, I don't know, che.
Nagi, what's your favorite song, Nagi?
I think he went to wear pants, che. He wasn't wearing pants good just now.
Vin, can see your lovely face, Vin. Oh, can see the dark, Vin. Okay. All right. Waiting for Nagi. Do you all know what Nagi's favorite song is? Shivani? Joking, Shivani. Do you know what's his favorite song or not?
Sure, no lah, sure.
Okay. Haris, what's Nagi's favorite song?
Che, we never talked about that before, che. About any
Okay.
songs.
That
Che,
Nagi
but
likes.
but got song, che. Got song, che. We can put song for Nagi.
Okay, I want him to dance together with you.
Oh, me? Me?
Yeah, you and Haris. Can or not?
Teacher, I
can
cannot
choose-
dance.
You can choose one more partner. Anyone you want.
Okay, che, I choose Durga, che, because she always bully me.
Okay, Durga can sit down and dance, no problem. Okay, Nagi, is he planning to
Che,
reappear?
I don't think, che, he don't want to come, I think, che.
Yes, Chair.
Nagi, turn on your camera, Nagi. Okay, don't run away lah. Okay, he says play Nake Muka. Okay, I don't know what Nake Muka is. Okay lah, we don't stress him out lah, poor fella. Nagi, you happy to dance for us or not, Nagi?
Can Chair if Harish and Zahi joins.
Okay, Haris and Zahir. Okay, got special
Aiyo.
request.
Tak apalah, don't need to dance lagi. It's okay.
How? Nagi, this Durga willing to dance or not, Durga?
I'm good with anything, too.
Okay, we just do a simple song, 10 seconds only, Zahir, come. Can sit down and, okay, Haris stood up already. See, wonderful is Haris. Okay. Okay, we do a very quick song and a quick dance, and we can actually do what we need to do.
Nagi,
Got
what
song?
song you want?
Nagi, what song you want, Nagi? Your favorite song?
I
You
don't know
all?
any song.
Anyone want to give song? Shivani, you want to give song for Nagi? I really cannot think of any song, je.
Teacher also kan. Okay lah, Nagi, never mind lah. You escape this time lah, Nagi. Don't worry. Okay, we just want to sing for you early birthday song. We will sing after 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Nagi.
Happy birthday to you.
Everybody.
Oh, tanjambi.
Okay, woo! Happy birthday, Nagi. Okay, so we'll just do maybe very quickly, yeah. Very fast, very fast. One word for Nagi, very fast. No need to explain. Just one word for Nagi. I think everybody will say the same thing. Okay, Arina, you said something. Let's go.
I think she was smart. He was smart, sir.
Okay, he's smart. Okay, move on. Next person.
Sexy.
Sexy? Did you say sexy? Okay, Vin. All right. Next one.
Helpful.
Helpful.
Inspiring.
Very inspiring.
Humongous.
Haris. Encouraging words, Haris.
Idola je.
Idola. Okay, very nice. Nice words. Anyone else?
Teacher, breezy.
Kind-hearted.
Breezy. Okay. Durga?
Kind-hearted.
Kind-hearted. Okay. Who else has not gone? Shivani, waiting for you, Shivani.
Husband, 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 husband.
I don't know. On my screen, they are next to each another, you know.
On my screen also, Chair.
Same here.
Semua saya rasa.
Sorry lah, Shivani, playing along only lah. Okay, all right. Thank you. Who else? Who else hasn't said yet?
Handsome.
Handsome. Okay, good, good.
Motivational.
Motivational. Very nice words, all of you mentioning. Supportive from Munira. That's very nice. Hurin, are you there, Hurin?
Yes, yes. Diligent.
Sorry?
Diligent je.
Diligent. Okay, very good. Yeah. For teacher, I would say that he's humble. Okay, smart and humble. Yeah. So, did I miss anyone? Did anyone not say anything? Okay, then. We'll call it a wrap. Nagi, I hope you have a good birthday tomorrow. Nagi, we shall take a photo to remember that we sang for you on your birthday at the end of chemistry extra class. All right. Nagi, do you want to say anything or not, Nagi? We be unkind to you lah. We make you say one word for each of us here.
One word.
One sentence also can lah. Not that bad. Okay.
I can't think of any now.
Okay, no problem. Must be tired already. It's okay. We'll take a photo. Haris, can you be the one that take the photo, Haris?
Can, sir. Everybody smile. Done, sir.
Okay, class. I will see you when I see you. Thank you for staying up so late.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you,
Thank you, teacher.
teacher.
I hope.
Thank you, Chair.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Chair.
Bye bye. I hope it's helpful. Hope you all didn't put you all to sleep.